And that would never happen in Finland. Once she got kissed by a random woman on the street. Like there is no eye contact between me and the guy. Guapa or guapo? Hello internet, this is Irina, the Siberian who's gone international, and wow, it's been a while. I'm in Spain now, and today I decided to make one of those videos where I point out the weird things about a country, or like not weird but interesting. Let's begin. So the first thing which shocked me, because as you know I live in Finland, in one of the videos which I made earlier, 5 things I don't like about Finland, I told about the alcohol policies. So basically, if you order an alcoholic beverage in Finland, before pouring it into your glass, the bartender will measure it and you will not get 1 milliliter more than you're supposed to. And also it's really expensive. Here the alcohol prices are like very cheap. So for example, beer you can get like for 2 euros a rather large cup. Glass. But what really pleasantly shocked me the other day, I was at the restaurant and I ordered a glass of cava. It's like Spanish champagne and, well, sparkling wine. And the waiter came and he was like pouring it into my glass and it was already almost full. And then he was like, hey, take a few sips because I still have like some amount left at the bottom of the bottle, let me just finish the bottle. And that would never happen in Finland, and I really liked it. So yeah, that is the first thing which shocked me here. Well, not shocked, but pleasantly surprised. I'm in Barcelona now, so I don't know about the entire Spain, but here I noticed, well, one thing which is really cool. So along all the streets there are trees, like every 2-3 meters there is a tree, and it's amazing because in the summer the weather gets really hot. But here it's not really a problem because you can always find a shadow. That's amazing. I really not sure how does it work with such a dry climate. Maybe it's not that dry, but I've been here for a month and a half now and it rained twice. But yeah, that's pretty amazing. Like you always have trees along every street and basically you never have to suffer in the sun. You can always find shade. It's amazing. Like I'm never hot here. I actually felt hotter in St. Petersburg where I spent the entire June this year. But even though Barcelona seems to be green because of the trees, and it definitely is, but I'm missing the grass because as you can see I came here with my dog and she's used to have lawns everywhere in Finland and Russia, and when we just arrived I noticed that grass is really hard to find and she is not used to pee on the streets like without the grass, so we were struggling a bit at the beginning. Now she's used to it, but yeah, like I wish there was a bit more grass. Now it's only in the parks and not even in every park. For example, I go to the dog park here and there it's sandy and it's not really convenient because she gets dirty as a pig every time she runs there. The third thing, which was actually a culture shock for me, it's also about the dog. So it's the way people react to the dog on the street. Oh my god, she has never received so much love and so many compliments. The other day I was in the metro and a woman was like, guapa or guapo? Guapa is the word you would use with a female dog and guapo with the male dog, and it means like beautiful. And like, yeah, I had to tell her that she's guapa. But yeah, people react to her and they love her. And for example, if I'm sitting in the cafe, like outside on the terrace, every 20th person who passes by will try to pet her. A lot of people would like give compliments to her. Sometimes it gets weird. Sometimes they like, I'm there, she's on a leash, but people communicate only with her. Like there is no eye contact between me and the guy. Once she got kissed by a random woman on the street. I'm not kidding you. We met a woman, she was like, oh, such a cute dog, and then she kissed her. And I was like, okay. I don't even think that my family loves Asya that much. No, they do. But I mean, have your dog ever been kissed by a stranger on the street? I don't think so. But as I said, sometimes it's getting a bit too much. So for example, one day I wanted to look at the fruits which I found in like the window of one shop, and I was looking at them, and then I hear that 3 meters away from me somebody's like, oh my god, such a puppy, like da, 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 da. And then I feel obligated to go and introduce the puppy to the people, while I actually was planning to stand there and look at the fruits. So yeah, sometimes it gets over the top, but I'm glad that, I mean, living in a dog-friendly country is always better than living in a dog unfriendly country. Though surprisingly many cafes and restaurants don't allow the dogs in. I mean, when I was in Russia, I managed to find a supermarket which allows the dogs in. I had like a coffee place which allows the dogs in. So basically I found every service I need, and it was user-friendly. Here I still haven't found a single supermarket which allows to come in with the dogs, so that's a bit upsetting. Another thing which surprised me here and which wasn't that great is that the shops are closed on Sundays. First of all, the supermarkets are closed on Sundays. That was a bit of a problem for me when I arrived, because I arrived on Sunday and I needed food and it was a challenge to find it. I mean, I was too sleepy to go to the cafe, so I just wanted to get some food in the supermarket I needed, but all the good supermarkets around my apartment were closed. But then, thank God, I found this overpriced corner shop which was open. Another shock was when I was planning to do my clothes shopping on Sunday, because on Sunday I have the time. Because now during the day I attend the language courses, but on Sunday I really did have the full day off, and my plan was to go to the shopping mall and find some nice clothes. And I arrived there and nothing is open except the restaurants. So all the big shops like H&M, Zara, Mango and all those brands that the mass market brands, everything is closed. And it's so weird, because when else are you supposed to do that? I mean, you can do it after work, but it's a bit, you're tired and you have really limited time. So for example, if I want to do it after work, first I have to come back home, walk the dog, and then it's already 6-7 p.m. and what, 1 hour before all the shops will close. So in my opinion, it doesn't make much sense. I understand that it probably has something to do with, well, that the workers have the right to have a day off, but I mean, I think the problem can be solved with just paying a higher salary on Sundays. There will be people who will be willing to work on Sunday for a bit more money, and I'm sure that for some people it will be actually more convenient to have a day off during the week, not on Sunday. So yeah, and especially after Russia, where everything is open 24/7, it was a bit unexpected. So let me know, what do you think about it? Should the shops be closed on Sundays, or do you think it makes more sense to have them open? And with the last thing, which I think is typical mostly to Barcelona, is these streets which have a weird shape. Let me just show you a video. So as you can see, between every block there is a little square, and you cannot just walk straight. If you want to cross the road, you have to go a little bit left or a little bit right, cross it there, and then return. So you were making these zigzags instead of just going straight. Well, now when I'm in a rush, I just go straight. But when you just arrive, it's a bit confusing and a bit annoying, to be honest, because you just want to go straight, but you're kind of forced to make these zigzags. If you're local, let me know, how do you do that? Do you actually make those zigzags, or do you go straight like I do? I'd be curious to know. Also, the shape, I don't know, maybe it's just this neighborhood where I live, but it looks very, every block looks so similar. I mean, they all have different shops and different cafes, but I get lost all the time. I don't know, maybe I'm stupid, but really, I've been living in this close to Sagrada Familia for over a month yet, and sometimes if I don't pay much attention and just walk straight, left, right, and then I try to return home, for me it's not that simple. Let me know if it's just me, or do the streets really make it more confusing. Okay, this was it for today. It was nice to see you again, and if you wanna watch more of my videos, please do.